What's good, everybody? It's Lil Do. I just wanted to take a second here and talk about this song. This song is called the Special Request Song 3, Life Story. I was talking to a good friend of mine, Zoda J, over Facebook last night, and he was giving me some support, some advice on my latest rap that I just put out. And he told me he wanted to see more of my past showing up in my raps, a lot of my life, and some of the things that helped shape me as a person today. And as a special request to him, I told him I would write something, come up with something, and put it out soon. Because Mind State Part 4 will be my last video. It's going to come out and drop sometime either December 31st or before, or after January 1st when the year changes. This song really means a lot to me because I had to dig back into my past and find what might have really shaped me as a man and make me who I am today. And I think I picked out some of the finer points in my backstory that really defined me as a person now. A lot of it's really hard to kind of swallow. It's just stuff that really kind of made me think differently about the world and life itself. From my sister and what she did to me, to my mom's epilepsy condition, to school and how hard it was to deal with school and maintaining grades, being bullied, a fight that never happened, getting arrested, graduating, finding someone other than someone who was before my most recent ex, who I really loved and cared about, and to choices I'm making now and how I feel about everything now. I really hope you enjoy this song. I worked really hard on making it, and yes, Mister's here, one of my only loves. He is my handsome, and he hates cameras. Anyway, if that girl is watching, I just want her to know that I still do love her, I still do care about her, I still do think about her all the time, and that she was someone I never forgot, and that I would tell her about how I feel if she was watching, or if she was to talk to me about it. I would tell her how I feel, but I'm afraid of how she feels. And I just hope that everyone's doing good. And I hope everything is good with everybody, and that everyone has a happy holidays and is safe. Just remember, positive vibes. Make everything with a smile. Try to stay strong. Life is hard. We all go through it, but we will all make it through. Shout out to Zoda J again for special requesting this song. Shout out to myrd shenik for making the beat. That's MYRD SCHENIK, a young Amsterdam rapper and producer that I found on YouTube. And the Misters, the kitty here, who has come in for the video again. Here you go. Get up on your footstool. Let's get this started. Let me take you back to when I was a boy, so full of happiness and joy, playing with my toys, something I enjoyed. Hanging out with my sister playing house, with her and her dolls. I was so small, mom right down the hall. I was behind a locked door, laying on the floor, my clothes off. She would climb on top. If I was a little older, I would have told her to stop. She made me swore not to tell, or she would make my life hell. Even though it was wrong, I moved on. In the third grade, my mom started having seizures. I was afraid, laying awake at my mom's friend's place. Some days, my sister would have parties late at the house, drinking, playing music hella loud. I couldn't sleep. I wanted to see my mother, laying under the covers, wondering if she was gonna make it. The feeling, I couldn't shake it. Middle school now. I wanted to be part of the crowd. I wanted to be cool, but I was a fool until the 8th grade. Came into class, looking at all the eyes as I walked past. I was the new kid in school. It made me kinda cool. Then I realized that popular life wasn't what I liked. Gained some new friends, started carrying a knife. For these bullies, I tried so hard not to fight. I barely graduated junior high. I made it to high school, where my life really changed. Running through the rain, trying to maintain grades, mask the pain, drama became an everyday thing. Trying to remain good-hearted, and then it all started. One day I couldn't control the rage, a couple of harsh words exchanged, the hate was all I felt. As I tightened my belt, I went to school calm and cool, ready for a fight. I didn't realize that my knife was in my backpack. I was ready to attack at the first sight of that scumbag. Until I went to the dean's office and they found my knife. Feeling a little nauseous, Officer Risley checking my pockets. It finally sunk in on my way to jail and I couldn't stop it. A free man on probation, only one plan, graduation. Walking the stage was my happiest day until I found out graduating didn't pay. No work experience, couldn't find a job, migraines still making my head throb. Lost a girl that I loved. What we had was as beautiful as two doves. It drove me into a depression, made me question a lot of things. It took me years to see I had to change. Tears falling from my face like rain. I would never be the same. Now look at what I've became, all the knowledge I've obtained, drained by my mistakes made. Now walking a better pathway, ready to be a man for my own sake, to make my mom and dad proud so I can say, I finally made it at the end of the day. Thank you for listening.